Dive watches in the project, they are one of my all-time favorite styles. I hope you agree. Dive watches are rad. They are functional with their bezel. I do use the timing function daily when I'm wearing a dive watch. I do like other styles, and so they have to wait their turn in my very, 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 very tiny watch collection. Now, I know that's a lie, Nut and Fancy. I know you have a ton of watches. You're right, I do. You busted me. But man, do I have a good time wearing my dive watches. Oh my goodness. Here's an Isobright Valor, a competitive option for this watch. I got this one free from Drop, that is Mass Drop, back when they were smart and did watch sales. Goodness gracious, Drop, bring back watches. Nobody cares about keyboards. That's all they do. Keyboards. They used to do headphones. I think they're just down to keyboards now. That site is lost. But dive watches, very excellent, very fun. I hope you're having fun wearing your pieces. You should have a large collection since most of my pieces are very high value. This, by the way, might be my new favorite Luminox watch. It has been a little minute since I've reviewed the brand. Specifically, I would ballpark 3 years. No way it's been 3 years, Nut and Fancy. No, seriously. I've been doing watch reviews for now about 5 years. What? Yeah. Time goes quickly. The watch show is core content here. It's surviving due to the donors. There are some hardcore fans in the donation service, and they said keep doing them, so they get whatever they want. I'm still doing them. And to be honest, I have a good time doing them. I love it. They are money losers for me, though. I do not make money on watches. I hope you use my affiliate links if they are there. If you don't, it's even worse. It's even worse. They are in the red. Watch reviews are highly in the red. Really dumb content. For the amount of time I put into watch reviewing and sometimes diving and testing them, it's stupid. I should just do different, more popular content. But I don't. I never said I do everything smartly here. Luminox, though, really excellent brand. I did say in my previous reviews, yeah, I've done more than 2. I love them. I love Luminox, and I went on a hunt seeing what new Luminox watches are out there. I ended up getting one from Tactical Doodle, this black version. He has this one. And the other one I got, it is the yellow version. Welcome to my tabletop review on the Luminox, perhaps my favorite Luminox of all time, Sea Bass. What did you say, Nut and Fancy? I said Sea Bass. I can't even understand what you're saying, dude. Sea Bass, here we go with a whip sound. The Sea Bass. I changed the time on this one because, as always, the hands are lining up. Oh my goodness, these are near perfect. Near perfect in presentation. Well done, Luminox. Here is a bit of perhaps bad news. I do not see these watches on their website currently. I don't know if they're being produced. If they're out of production, it's probably the latter. I don't know where you would get these. I don't know. I bought my yellow one used. Thank you very little. And Tactical Doodle got his from a watch store that I don't want to promote right now. Not right now. Yeah, and so they look fantastic. They are one of my all-time favorite Luminox in appearance alone. This yellow version, oh my goodness, how cool is that? You guys should know that I do love yellow watches. I mean, that Isobright Valor. Can you, by the way, tell a difference in the presentations of these watches? Not the colors, but the face construction. So this kind of has a stadium appearance, has a very steep chapter ring in it, the Isobright Valor. And this has no chapter ring at all, which if you watch my show, my watch show, you should know I hate usually chapter rings. I would prefer they're removed from most pieces, not all pieces. Here it works. It's not bad. Doesn't take up that much space. It does kind of crowd the full numeric, placement here. So the numbers are kind of crowded. I said that in the Isobright Valor review. Here we've got all kinds of room. in the Sea Bass, and this is X2.2003. The black one is .005. Don't blame me for their nomenclature. It is confusing. And don't think this is the Sea Bass from Dumb and Dumber. Hey, just let him pay for the ticket. What, Sea Bass? That doesn't sound like Sea Bass. No, he said he'd pick up the tab. Okay. That's pretty funny, by the way. So, it's a funny name, and I hope I'm getting it right, but Sea Bass? That is freaking hilarious. They named it that. 2.2 ounces for both of these pieces. They are extremely lightweight. 100-meter water resistance on the Luminox Sea Bass. They have T25 level of tritium tubing. And I have been wrong in some past tritium watch reviews. I thought it dealt with the brightness level. All T25, T100 means is the amount of tritium tubage, I like that word, tubage applied to the face and hands. As you can see here, it's not too much. If you look at the IsoBright, this is a T100. And I think somewhere, yeah, it says T100 in the bottom there. You can see there's all types of vials applied. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every number has a vial. The hands have a vial. But the brightness level is the same. So there you go. I'm learning. I'm always learning. Back to the faces of these watches. No chapter ring. Wide effective case space. We just have a 12, 6, and 9 there. We have a positive display date in both of these movements, which incidentally are long-running Ronda 715 Quartz. Do I wish they were automatics? Not really, because they would be out of my price range. A automatic Luminox generally will be close to $1,000. I did a little bit of hunting. I saw them from 8 to 1,000 and even higher. They're very proud of their automatic movements. Like I always say, if it's a Swiss automatic movement, bend over. That's just the way it's going to go. Just bend over, get ready. In most cases, there are a few exceptions. I do review those very positively. One would be the Glycine Combat 6. It's actually called the Combat Vintage now. That's an automatic, Swiss automatic, and it's quite affordable, actually. Very affordable. You should have one in your collection. Back to the face. We have a framed date window. We have some very prominent dots in a contrasting color. This black face is very classic, very excellent. We have a Luminox complication outlined in green at the top of the dial. Very handsome, Swiss made at the bottom. I'm pretty certain these are 100% Swiss made. You can see the water resistance. Let's look at the bezel on this Sea Bass. It's not awesome. I would rank the bezel as about a 2.5 to a 3 out of 5. It's not great. Here again, we see Swiss quality coming through for us. Am I being funny? Kind of. I mean, I would expect better. I know this is a carbon fiber case, and so that might be a little bit different, but damn, IsoBright gets it right. This one is a 5 out of 5. IsoBright. Also a Swiss movement. Goodness gracious, that is a great bezel. Really gnarly too. Look at how gnarly that is. The Sea Bass, not so much. It has a little bit of a coin edge. Has, as a good thing, really prominent, easy to read, 5-minute increments, 1-minute increments. This is how you do a dive bezel. It is 60 click unidirectional in the, what is it, 2000 series, I guess they're calling it. The hands on this are another favorite of mine. I absolutely love the hands. Stick variety. No reservoir tip action going on here. We have tritium vials applied. Look at the hands in this one. How perfect is that? So there's no shiny metal at all. Pure white seconds hand, hours hand, minutes hand. I mean, you couldn't ask for more. The legibility in this Sea Bass is some of the best I've ever seen in any Luminox watch. And yet it's still classy, it's still tactical in appearance. Really nice. This one too has black hands against the tangerine yellow, maybe racer yellow face on that. Military time on the inner dial. I don't know what I could say to make the hands any better. They're really, really excellent. They don't have to be sword hands. I love sword hands, but these are so well executed. I got nothing for them. Case back right here. It's going to be a 4-screw variety. Pretty standard with a carbon fiber case. We have some crown protectors here. No screw-in crown, by the way, and that's probably one reason it's only 100-meter water resistance. I think this is double O-ring sealed. I've had no reason to take these apart, nor am I going to waste my valuable time doing so. I have dove multiple times. My Luminox watch, the other orange one I have, I've never had a water problem with it. If this gets good views, there's some excitement level, I'll go dive the sea bass and make a mini video out of it and let you know if it fails. And I'll really test it. I'll go down to like 10 feet. That's all I can do. Oh my goodness. This looks like a 22 millimeter lug spacing here. The sizing is 44/13 in thickness and just 50 millimeters lug to lug. It would fit a wide variety of wrists. Let's put this tactical black, classic black version on my wrist, 7.5 inches. And let me get my sleeve out of the way so you can get a better idea what it looks like on my wrist. I'm a horrible wrist model, but I do what I can. There you go. Get that there. There we go. It always looks bigger in the camera. You're like, oh my goodness, that's a big watch. It's really not that big. It's 44 millimeter piece, which is very versatile for a lot of different wrist sizes. Interesting case too. We have some faceting going on here. This thing is going to run, gosh, I hate to say prices. I'm going to say it around $300, which makes it high value, not just Swiss high value, but overall high value. And I think it has a sapphire crystal on it too. On this, no, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of another one. Mineral crystal on this one. There's another Luminox I'm reviewing tonight. It will be broken out separately because it's kind of special. Kind of special. The Sea Bass too. What a cool watch. Competitive options. Well, for $300, you're getting a heck of a lot of watch. You're getting a great looking watch. Very classic. I wouldn't really worry about the tritium vials, you know, running out too quickly. This one, for instance, is coming up on 4 years old and it's still running strong. Same level of brightness. I'll try to roll in some Lume shot of one sort or another on the Sea Bass Luminox. My iPhone, strangely enough, does a good job showing that. So I'll overlay that. And it's relatively bright once your eyes get accustomed to it. It does pretty good. Another competitive option besides the beautiful IsoBrights, which are not inexpensive. I think these things are running around $400 now. $400. Again, I got this one free for points. So you guys use my links, which I always appreciate. I garnered a bunch of points. I cashed them in on this watch, and then I reviewed it. And then this is the Armor Light, probably made in the same factory. This is T25 Swiss movement. Here's the sword hands right there. One thing I like about the Sea Bass versus this is that the whole hand is colorized. I don't really dig it when they do the altimeter thing, when they have to make the base of the hands dark. It is so overplayed and stupid. Don't do it. This one, as you can see, fully white. Very excellent. This is a great watch. The Armor Lights, the IsoBrights, the Luminoxes, really fun watches. These are a little bit heavier though. This weighs absolutely nothing, 2.2 ounces. These are going to be about 3.8 ounces, both of these pieces. And we are done, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, here's your cool tag. You can use that as a key ring thingamajig if you want. And for a high value Luminox, i.e. not that expensive, this is a case you're going to get. You might want to repurpose it for sunglasses. It does quite well for sunglass use. This case does. And we're done. Thanks to the donors. Be one. Stay there for the rest of your life. I'll see you next video. I have a lot of fun things coming up. Out.